Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Queendom. Yo guys got past the episode. Anyway, this episode starts off with Uketi where she is sleeping and she gets awakened by her phone ringing, and it is Upravi, Vincent calling her. So she answers the phone and she's like, "Oh, Mtembeni, wafona early kangaka ekuseni." And uPravi's like, yini inkinga ngalokho, like yini sengibekela isikhathi ukuthi like what time I must call you. And she's like, "Ay, bo, like, why ulwa ekuseni kangaka? Like, what's the fight about, you know?" Pravi's like, "Oh, like, now I'm the violent one, manje, yimi umuntu othanda ukulwa ekuseni." And uPravi's like, "Yazi tholakele angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani ngawe, awufoni. When I do call you, awuphendula amafoni, like you don't return my calls. I don't know what really has been going on with you." Ukhethiwe goes on to say, "Hey, yazi, like there's a lot that's been going on, kuningi nje that's been going on here in the palace." Upravi goes on to respond and he says, "Sengifela ukuthi wena usephelisi manje, ngifela lokho mina. Don't you think it's important for you to update me of what has been going on?" Ukhethiwe athi, "Yeah, alright." She doesn't even apologize, guys. She's like, "Yeah, alright. It's just that uandile, like uye wamkela zimrondo, like he lost his mind a bit. Then he started claiming ukuthi ungozi umthathile." And then, like, he confessed, he told everyone ukuthi ungozi umthathile. Then ubanzi said ungozi ashiswe. Like, she explains all of that, all of like the drama that has been going on. I know Vincent's like, "How namanga, like really that happened? Why ngatu we horror movie njele in this palace? It's just a horror movie that's going on there." Then Ukhethiwe responds and says, "Hi kodwa, like things are getting fine now. Uandile seka right manje. Ibile, they're going to have a ceremony to formally welcome Uandile and to honor Uandile as Uking kusasa. So yeah, things are going well." And then Upravi then goes on to say, "Tholakele bengifuna ukuthi once that ceremony is done, you must come back home." She just keeps quiet like that. She did not confirm ukuthi she's gonna go back home. And I'm just like, I don't know, but maybe Pravi needs to be a bit sensitive because this is Istanda Sigatolagele or Uketiwe at the end of the day. So how did he expect her not to drop everything for him? Because she only moved on because she thought Uandile had passed on, not ukuthi she like and Andile when he was supposedly still alive, Bashlugana. Then, anyway, guys, we see Uketi where she's trying to call Usanusi. Sanusi's not answering the phone, and she's like, Angazi, like, I'm trying to get a hold of Usanusi, like, I'm not sure why I can't get a hold of him. Then Untando tells Uketi ukuthi ayisibiziwe Zanti, there's a meeting, we have been summoned. When they get Ezansi, guys, when Uketiwe and Untando get to the bottom, everyone already is at the breakfast table. Ubanzi is asking, they walk into a conversation where Ubanzi is asking Wandile ukuthi, for like nilele njani, like how did you sleep? And Wandile is like, "I ngilele njengengane, like I slept like a baby." I'm looking at Wandile, I'm like, "You slept like a baby njani puti when Ungozi is out, is like out and about. How sure are you that she's not gonna come for you? How are you even sleeping like a baby when things are ready?" Like at this point, go tense, guys. Like, you can't be sleeping like a baby. But anyway, he says he slept like a baby. And Ubanzi is like, "I siyakubongela because you're going to need the strength for the ceremony." Then, when Untando and Uketiwe sit down, Ubanzi asked them the same question, ukuthi nilele njani? And you can see I was looking at Ubanzi like, again, why usabu babeleselo? Like, why are you asking people ukuthi balele njani? But anyway, Uketiwe just looks at Ubanzi. We know that Uketiwe, she doesn't buy anything that Ubanzi says or does. Uketiwe just looks at Ubanzi when Ubanzi asks ukuthi nilele njani, and she's like, "I silele." Like, if we just left. Then Ubanzi's like, "Ay, wakuhleke." Then Banzi goes on to say, before we start to eat, I have good news for us. And I thought that we should have a ceremony to show umntwana uAndile how things are done here in the palace. Angithi it's been gone for a long time. Umceba noma wakhe, they're busy rolling eyes laphayana. I'm just like, guys, get with it, like, get over it. Like, Andile ubuyile, he's going to be made king. Like, come on, how long are you guys going to be rolling your eyes? So Ketiwe looks at Ubanzi and she's like, like, what's the rush? And then Ubanzi's like, how silindeleni? Like, silindeni? Like, what are we waiting for? Like, why should we postpone it any further? Andile looks at Ubanzi and he's like, empelweni vele silindeni. Like, what are we waiting for? Untando goes on to ask, like, like, that's going to be done one. Like, what is the ceremony for? So as Uketi was about to explain an answer to Untando, Amahlangu answers and says that it's for close family members. It's basically to welcome Umntwana uAndile and to say that he's ready to take his position as king. So Banzi says, okay, now that Silana as a family, we here. I'm happy that we're together as a family. Let us take pictures as a family. I'm just like Banzi's too. I'm not happy, guys, in the way Ubanzi just got away like so easily, because Banzi's just continuing his life as if he didn't do anything wrong. I wanted uAndile to still make Ubanzi suffer. So Banzi says, let's take a picture as a family. uAndile responds and says, like some of us kudala, like singawaveza amazinyo wethu, so because we were locked up somewhere, so this is a good opportunity to do so. Uketi was like, yo, I got that everything, yeah, shayaz, like everything's moving fast. And Gampela, guys, the way everything's moving fast at this point, like, why Lusamangele of what? Like, I'm still not even over the fact that uAndile ubuyile. Like, I'm still getting used to that already. He's already getting, guys. But anyway, then we see another scene where Uketiwe and Untando, so after they had breakfast, they withdrew from the table and then they went to go and prepare because they have to prepare for their photo shoot. So Ketiwe and Untando are sitting together in their bedroom and Untando's like, Yazlum imbuaksasa, like Untando's basically saying, Yazma imbuksasa. Like, part of me wants to be happy about it, but I can't shayamant. Like, there's something that's just feeling offish about this. Uketi was like, exactly, like, I wish I could speak to Usanusi so that asbonele, like, exasa, so we can see the future of what really is gonna happen, because Noketi, she's doubting that maybe Ubandi has planned something of why everything has been done so quick. Untando goes on to say, yo ma umbonile uNceba noma wakho ukuthi bebesibheke kanjani at the breakfast table. Ukhethiwe is like, hayi bo, yazi ngibabonile. So anyway, yeah, guys, and then Uketiwe goes on to say that, you know what, like, I don't trust anything that's happening here, especially how quick everything's going, because mina ngiyabazi labantu. I know these people too well, but anyway, sizotini, because we are here to support uAmanzi. Ukhethiwe goes on to say ke kuNtando ukuthi uyazi baba wakho ufonile ekuseni. I guess she called Vincent ubaba kaNtando because maybe Ntando, she was still young and that's basically the father figure she remembers. So Ketiwe says that baba wakho ufonile ekuseni ini and whatnot, and then she asks Untando about uThabang ukuthi kuhamba njani noThabang. I'm like, Ukhethiwe has no interest of asking Untando about uThabang, whereas Yena, she has forgotten about uVincent. She has not taken his calls, not called uVincent. So bayazfanela boyithunje. Then we see uAus Louisa and uPravi. uAus Louisa, she's asking uPravi, uVincent, ukuthi kanti kwenzakalani, like, what's going on with le ntombazana yakho? Bathi bariki man Khethiwe or Khethiwe, what's going on with you guys? So uPravi doesn't have an answer because really at this point he doesn't really know what's going on. But Louisa basically says, do you really think she's gonna come back? Do you really think ukuthi uzoshiya isihlalo sakhe as queen at the kingdom and come back la elokishini eTsakane to work shift as a nurse and to come and do some sewings la eTsakane. Do you really think she's going to leave all of that? Then Louisa proposes to Pravi, which maybe it's time to sell the house. Think about it. You can start your life all over again. You can sell the house. From that money, you'll make a lot of money from selling the house. You can start over your business. Like you can even get another woman who's going to bear you your own children. Like think about it. Ngathi yazi uLouisa indlela engamfuni ukhethiwe ngakhona. But I'm just like, there's a truth in what Louisa is saying. I think Pravi needs to start accepting that ukhethiwe might not come back, guys. But when we get towards the end of the episode, you are going to be quite surprised of what happens if you have not seen on social media what happened. But it looks like maybe ukhethiwe might be coming back to Pravi, but not by choice, you guys. So anyway, Pravi says, no, we're not going to sell the house. Like, I don't want to sell the house. He's adamant, which he doesn't want to sell the house. Then we see a scene, guys, where he receives a call from advocate. Remember, Izolo, he was having a conversation. He was asking advocate about the power of authority and whatnot. So when he's talking with the advocate tells him that the power of authority will fall on Queen Mandlovu if anything happens to the king. So Ebo goes on to ask, would I be able to claim the power of authority as the king's only son if anything happened to the king? Then advocate says only if your mother was incapacitated. So what that basically means, only if your mother is in a position where either mentally or physically she's not fit to run such things, then automatically it will come to you. At this point, I'm just like, I am even afraid for uMandlovu because I'm just like, Ebo guys is willing to do anything. Ebo. Hey, anyway, guys, then we see ukhethiwe uAndile, uNtando looking all beautiful. They are dressed up in their clothing, ready for a photo shoot. Everyone is looking nice. La payana, ama makeup or done, you guys. And then we see the makeup artist. The makeup artist is busy like putting makeup or something on uAndile. But you can see as she's putting on makeup on uAndile, it's like he's getting vision. So he's making these body movements. And luckily ukhethiwe catches on that and she says, that's enough. Stop stop touching his face. Then fine. The makeup artist moves away, guys. Then they take the pictures that they need to take. Untando, then remember I think it was the first episode, Andile gave Untando the X and he said that this is an X that has given me strength through my dark days. So Untando is giving back that X and she's like, this is yours, Baba. Owamanzi. So anyway, they take the pictures. That pictures look lovely, guys. You can see the power dynamic between the real royal family and the Fong Kong one. Anyway, guys, later on, Andile comes to ukhethiwe's room. It looks like now they're done with the photo shoots. And then he comes in and he goes on, like he has like a speech or a heart-to-heart conversation with ukhethiwe. He tells her that, yes, when I was still in the cave, I always thought about you. And all I want to know from you is that, is our future still as bright as you are? He goes on to say that, you know what, I understand that you moved on because you thought I was dead, and I'm not going to hold it against you if you choose. Like he wanted to say, if you choose Vincent. But before he could finish his statement, ukhethiwe goes and responds and she was like, I will always choose you. Yeah, guys, that was such a romantic a scene that was going on there because it was like they were choosing one another and declaring their love to one another all over again. And then, guys, they were just about to kiss only when Untando walks in and says dinner is ready. And I'm just like, Untando, you could have at least came 5 minutes later. Anyway, they go downstairs and Andile is toasting there, making toast, saying ukuthi ngiyabonga kubhuti wami ukuthi he did the right thing. I thank him for how he has held and upheld this kingdom all these years. Ngokufudumala, with strength, but in truth, sir. But anyway, then also Ubanzi also says Yazinami, like I'd like to further add on your words. Thank you for everyone. Thank you, Siabonga and Utubuile and whatnot. Like very heartfelt type of things. And then there's a servant that comes, guys, and she pours water for Uandile. And then Uandile says thank you to the servant. Then Umabo says, kusukela nini manje sesibonga izisebenzi thina. Like from when do we thank servants? And then everyone looks at Umebo and Umebo's like, ingati like, lona akekho right ekhanda. Like, since he's going, like, it's not clear that he's going to be king. He needs to think straight. We don't thank servants for doing their job. Yo, Ubanzi's like Umebo. And Umebo's like, angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani ekhanda kalo, ayisuka. Now everyone's looking at Umeba. I'm also looking at Umeba. I'm like, did Umeba have too much to drink? Or what's going on with him? Yo, now it's that awkward silence, and Wandila's like, Yazin in cartel. Like, when I'm able, like, you've been on my case day and night, and I'm tired of this, and like, I'm not gonna stand for it anymore. And then he says, Pum. Then Utebo looks at him, and then Ubanzi now is trying to speak for Umebo, at Umebo, hi, yaz Umebo. Sometimes like uyazikhohlwa, and then he looks at Umebo, he's like Umebo, phela ubhuti wami ukhulele lana, like he knows the way things are done and whatnot. And then Andile is like Umebo Puma. Then it's like they know, it's like Umebo doesn't know whether he should listen or not. Andile looks at Ubanzi and then he's like Mchana Puma. Then Banji looks at Ebo and is like, Ebo, Puma, Uzwile. I laughed because I'm just like, the way Ubanzi is saying it, like it's as if Ubanzi will forever be indebted to Uandile. So Ebo looks at Ubanzi and he's like, are you telling me Wuting Puma just because Usholona? And then he's like, Ebo, Puma, man, Puma, like, as fully deprecated, like, Puma, like, get out, hey. Aba's like, okay, fine. He pours himself some wine there on the table. He gets up, you guys, with attitude. And you know what he says when he leaves? He says, rest in peace. I was just like, everyone on the table looks at one another and we like, okay. Then, guys, we see Uandile they done with supper and dinner and whatnot. Uandile opens the water. He's in his room. He opens his water, you know, mavudela manji in the bath so that your water can fill up the bath. So he's opening up water and then he goes to the mirror. He's undressing his clothes that he was wearing. As he's undressing, we see Umebo coming in. So Andile is surprised with Umebo funan lana. Umebo basically ambambe ngamawashing, ubambu Andile ngamawashing. Guys, as Umebo is Bambu Andile ngamawashing, we see a scene simultaneously where Untando is in her room and she's having a bad vision where it looks like a bad vision where she's sweating and her body's moving up and down. But yeah, then Umebo like hits, he throws in a punch. So it's the fight there between Andile and Umebo hitting one another. And Andile is like, Umebo yaz lento kalayo angeke we fight. And Umebo's like, I always finish what I start. Yo, guys, then Umebo holds, he pushes Uandile off the balcony, you guys, and Uandile falls. Guys, and that's it. And while Uandile falls, remember Vulela Manzi, now the water is overflowing Epavini. Untando, this side is having a horrible dream. Guys, angazi ukuthi ngithi like kuphelele or if that's the end of Uandile, but it looks like Uandile is dead, you guys. Yeah, it looks like he's dead, and I just thought of Uketiwe, guys, and I thought she didn't even get to share her kiss Nestanda Sai. Like now she must go back to Bravi. Everyone is just so angry at Umebo. I'm just like, guys, this can't be it. Like, Queendom, this can't be it. But it looks like it's going to be it, you guys. Because I heard someone saying, Wutu Andile, the character, the guy, he has a contract at one, I can't remember, at House of Zwide or something like that, and they were having some financial issues. But he has a contract there or something like that. So he might have taken this one because he thought Uguti, they're not gonna Kubega House of Zwide, something like that. But we'll see on Monday, you guys. For the ones who love Andile, I am sorry about this, but we saw Sanusi's vision that someone was gonna die. We just didn't know who. But anyway, guys, let's park it right here. Tell me what you think of this latest episode. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. And I'll see you guys on the next one.